Hello Aquarius, Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead, Aquarius. Thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you. This week, Aquarius, we're doing two hands. So I'm going to throw one hand here, and then we're going to pick up those cards. We're going to throw a second hand, and you all are not going to have to resonate with one reading this week. Let's find out what we can get out of these cards here, Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Hey, if you're somebody who's been affected by the hurricane, I hope that you're doing well. Let us know in the comments. I hope that you're okay. And for those of you who are still struggling, blessings to you. We're sending you out good energy here. Tell me about Aquarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead. Tell me about Aquarius, please. Aquarius, we start out with the Fool. Looks like there is a new door opening for you in this week ahead. It feels like tomorrow, Monday, is going to be a door that is, a new door is opening to a new chapter here, friend. And it feels like you are ready to step, yeah, you're absolutely ready to step through. We do have the Queen of Wands here. I feel like you're ready. It feels like you've been ready for a while to have some sort of a new chapter open up for you, and I feel like this new chapter is going to be an exciting one. We've got the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is the person who is independent, running after their dreams. I feel like this is going to be you in the week ahead, that you are going to be encountering new things. First of all, I think some of you are going to get communication, possibly an exciting communication that is arriving, that is going to usher in this new chapter for you here. And then we have the Page of Cups. For some of you, it's something that is brand new, good news, exciting good news is about to arrive. I feel like somebody's about to open a door and see that there are other things on the other side of the door. It feels like there is something new that is showing up here, a new chapter. Tell me about this new chapter for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about this new chapter, please. We've got the Nine of Cups. What? Aquarius. You know what I'm seeing in my mind's eye right now? Charlie is showing me. He's my guide, by the way. He's showing me when the door is like the Wizard of Oz, right? It's all black and white at the beginning until the tornado dumps the house, and then she opens the door, right? And Dorothy opens the door and everything is in Technicolor. That's what it feels like. I feel like you've been living in the gray. And if you are familiar with, there is a particular deck called, what's it called? Oh, I can't remember the name of the deck. It is the, Wisdom of the Oracle. And there is, for those of you who are familiar with that deck, it shows a flamingo, and the tail feathers, half of the card is in the gray, and the other half is in bright colors. And so it almost feels like that. It feels like you're stepping through a door, and on the other side of that doorway here is something that is happy, exciting, emotionally fulfilling. Tell me about the Nine of Cups, please. We've got the Hermit. And we've got the Ten of Wands. This is really beautiful. This is really lovely. I do feel that the reason that this door is opening, Aquarius, is because you've come to some sort of threshold. It feels like with this Hermit energy here, you can see that the Hermit is holding their lamp out to this, this Nine Cups here. And it feels like you've been looking at this new beginning, or hoping for a new beginning, or waiting for a new beginning. It feels like you've been sort of looking it over from a distance, is what it feels like. I feel like it's a hard path for you to get to this new beginning, or this opening of happiness here, but I feel like it's time. It feels like you have the wisdom now. It feels like you needed to learn some lessons before you could open the door. You didn't have the key, and I feel the key is right here. I feel like the key is the Ten of Wands. It feels like you are dropping some burdens, which is closing the door on something else, so a new thing can open for you. I feel what you gained in the last cycle, or the last chapter of your life, before the door closed there. We know the door closed because the Fool is here, and the last card of the Major Arcana is the World. So it feels like somebody here is has finally gained wisdom, and I feel that wisdom is bringing you to a place of wish fulfillment. Now, I could be reading for somebody here who is single and happy, but it feels like you are opening a door to some sort of happiness that you have while you were in this hermit energy gaining wisdom, it feels like you finally have dropped some burdens here. And I think that's quite lovely. Tell me what else I need to know about Aquarius, please. We've got the Two of Swords. We've got the Seven of Cups. You were avoiding it. You were avoiding this door, I feel, Aquarius. That's what it feels like here. It's like you had the blocks up. You had your eyes covered. It's like, I know I need to release something. We've got the full moon here, right? You knew you had to release something before you would be ready to open the door to the next chapter of your life. And I feel like in the week ahead, this is happening. We are what's the date today? The 13th, I think? Yeah, looking at my clock here, sorry. The 13th is today, and the 17th is the full moon. So I feel like somebody here in the week ahead is definitely opening some sort of a new chapter after releasing some burdens. We got the full moon. The full moons are always about completions, about releasing, right? So we do have somebody here who I feel is releasing some really heavy burdens that you've been carrying. And what you're doing is you're opening a door to many, many possibilities. Tell me about the Seven of Cups, please. You had been blocking your abundance, friend. You had been blocking your opportunities or options because you didn't have enough wisdom to be able to know that it's time to close a chapter and time to open a new door here. We do have Justice. What is this? Aquarius, I don't know if I've ever done such a good read for you. This is making me giddy. Like, it's making me really excited. Like, somebody here knows. Aquarius, I feel like you're watching this and you know that a door is about to open for you. And I feel like this feeling of giddiness that I have is you knowing that you may not know that the door is opening on Monday, tomorrow, as I read this, but it's in the week ahead for those of you who are not catching this in the real time. But it really does feel like here that you are opening a door to many possibilities, a lot of opportunities, and Justice is here to say it's karmic. It's a karmic balance. That's what's happening here. You're being paid out in your karma here. I feel like because the Hermit's here that you probably have gone through a time of feeling lonely or being alone or being by yourself. But I feel like it was a necessary time period that you were sequestered by the universe. You were sequestered away from other people. So if you're the one who's been feeling like it was never ending or it was never going to end or you were never going to be not lonely, I feel like in the week ahead, you're not going to be lonely. It feels like you're going to have some communications that are fun, happy, exciting. I feel like you're going to be right on top of it, that you're ready to grab it. We've got the Five of Wands. So I feel like with the Five of Wands, it's telling me that there is going to be a lot of competition. Like, I think things are about to speed up here. We've got 5 and 1 is 6, the one wand in the hand of the page. And that's telling me you're about to get some sort of victory, a lot of attention from all of these opportunities. It's like everything is coming at you at once. It's like you've punched a hole in the dam and here comes the water. Like everything is pouring in on you. This is really lovely. Tell me what the outcome is here. Actually, tell me what the exciting news is. Let's talk about that first. Let's find out what the exciting news is here. So we've got the Two of Wands is telling me that it's time to fly. It's time for you to make a decision. It's time for exploration and advancement. It's time for some sort of an adventure. I feel like it's an adventure you've been waiting on because the Two of Wands and the one in the hand of the Queen. The Three Wands tells me that it's time for expansion. It is time to open the door and expand. And it is going to be, it also feels like you've opened the door on your intuition just a little bit. Somebody here is now listening to the intuition, which is why we're at this place right here. So the Two of Wands, I feel like there is some sort of an adventure or an expansion because the Three of Wands that's going to give you stability. 1, 2, and one more wand is 4. Stable energy, right? You go from a place of being the wounded warrior, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You go from a place of being the wounded warrior to finally dropping these burdens because you'd have the wisdom to do that now. Tell me what tell me about this exciting and good news that's arriving here for Aquarius. We've got the Knight of Swords in the reverse. It's been on the approach for a while. The Knight of Swords in the reverse to me is somebody who's like slowed down just a little bit. It feels like it feels like the Knight of Swords isn't really charging at you, but I feel like you can feel that there's a gallop in the distance. Like, I don't know if you've ever sat on the ground or been near horses standing on the ground when they come galloping by, but it's a distinct sort of rumble, and it feels like you've been feeling that something is about to come forward here. The good news for some of you is about money. It's about finances. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, it's good, exciting news that's coming about your pentacle world. Something that you've had a perspective on, you've been hoping for a while. It is going to make you financially stable, or for others of you, you've been hoping to start your own business, or you've been hoping for the confidence to be able to look at something from a different perspective. You now have hope about it. It's also wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment in the Nine of Pentacles is like, I can do this on my own. 9 and 1 is 10. Somebody here is either, if it's in the 3D energy, which is what Pentacles are, it feels like for somebody here, you're either opening a business or your business is about to get really busy if you already have one. If you are someone who's in the working world, then you are somebody who is about to experience wealth in the working world. So something that a door is opening here for you. And so it feels like the door to a new chapter. So a new job or a new opportunity. You're going to have a lot of opportunities coming at you. If you are somebody who's not in the working world and you don't have a business, I feel like this energy that's coming at you, this exciting good energy, is an energy of you feeling really confident, stable, and balanced. It's almost like you've been wishing and hoping for that. And although I don't feel for you it's a windfall, I feel like it's almost like one day you wake up and say, you know what? I really don't have anything to worry about. Everything is working out in my favor. It feels like after a time of contemplation, you realize that you do have enough. Look, I'm not saying that you're somebody who doesn't require money anymore. You're not a millionaire or a billionaire, but I feel like you're somebody who now has a different perspective on your pentacle world. You now start to realize how really, truly abundant you are. Somebody here is in their pre-empress energy. Tell me about Aquarius, please. What's the outcome here? We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Cups. And we do have the High Priestess. Look, I feel like there is some sort of there's going to be an opportunity to meet with a group of people. I feel like it's part of the Seven of Cups energy. The Three of Pentacles for me is a group of people who are in a community, or maybe this is a group of people that you'll be joining. It could be a group of friends. It could be a group of people from a workplace or people you knew that you used to work with possibly. But we do have the Knight of Cups and the High Priestess energy, and it feels like here that something has been really slow moving. The Knight of Cups is the passive knight, but it feels like it feels like somebody knows that in the distance that you're pretty confident with the Nine of Pentacles that there is going to be some sort of love interest, or maybe a romantic connection that you will meet in this group of people possibly. Like I said, if you're not working, if you're a person who is retired, maybe you'll be meeting someone that you used to work with. Or to me, the Three of Pentacles is also a friend of a friend. You could be introduced to someone by someone else. That I feel this Knight of Cups energy feels like it's something that will be moving slowly. Like first you'll notice them, and then next maybe we get along really well. We know that we like each other, or we get along really well in our conversations, or we do have this immediate attraction. It could be an energetic attraction. But I think Aquarius, I feel like this High Priestess energy is telling me that I feel like you're listening to your intuition. You're listening to your intuition here. And I feel that you feel that something is coming, and I think you're right. Tell me what else is coming up for Aquarius, please. We've got the Two of Pentacles. We've got the King of Cups. And we have the Devil energy. I feel like you're gonna meet somebody. I feel like there's a decision that's going to be made in love, or things in terms of emotional things, or maybe something that has to do with the heart space here is about to pick up. Like the Two of Pentacles to me is juggling a lot of things. It feels like there's this Seven of Cups is really looking at me here. It feels like you're going to have a lot of opportunities, possibly emotional opportunities. The Devil tells me it's going to scare the hell out of you. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who probably hasn't been dating for a while. If you are someone who is looking for that type of energy, it is here in the reading, but it feels like it's I feel like the person that you'll meet is very attractive, and they have this delicious energy that I feel that you will be connected to. You'll immediately be attracted to them physically, but I also feel like the King of Cups energy is this person's not going to give you a whole lot on the surface, or maybe you're the person who's not going to give a whole lot on the surface. Aquarius, you can be accused of being a little bit detached, right? But I feel like ultimately underneath the surface, whether it's you or them, there is a connection here. It feels like this King of Cups is keeping it under the surface. So it almost feels like this Devil energy is telling me, don't be scared. Don't be scared because the King of Cups is here. That's the protective one. But I feel like things start to pick up in terms of, love interest here. It does feel like you bump into someone. It's like this is someone that you don't expect to be introduced to. You don't expect this person to show up to your social group. It's like you do something socially with someone, with people that you really trust. And I feel like the Tower tells me that you are going to be bumping into someone that I feel like you're going to have an immediate connection with, because the karmic balance is here. Look at that. 2 of Cups is in the bottom of the deck. And the Knight of Wands, it's running at you. It feels like it's coming in super quick. So for some of you, this is coming in the week ahead if you're on this cycle. And it does feel like there is somebody that you will meet. It feels like a brand new door is opening, and love isn't the only thing that's showing up. For some of you, it's financial things. It's Pentacle life. It's like your home, your house, your job, right? Take it as it resonates for you. We do have Scorpio and Pisces energy here. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Gemini. We have more Capricorn energy. We have Libra. We have Aquarius. We have Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. We have Virgo energy. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. More Aries energy. All right. Let's find out what else is going on for Aquarius, please, in the week ahead. Tell me about Aquarius, please. Aquarius, if you're interested in a private read, please look below this video. You'll see a pinned comment. There's also information there about the membership area if you're interested in joining the membership area. Tell me about Aquarius. What else do we need to know about Aquarius, please? Ooh, there is a change coming up for you here. It's a change of energy. You go from this place of feeling sad and alone, maybe, and a bit of regret, to happiness and victory because this change is here. Feels like there is some sort of big change that's, it's like a change of your mood or a change of your feeling. It's like you no longer feel regretful. It's the end of this 5 of Cups energy anyway. It is. We've got the 8 of Pentacles, we've got the 10 of Swords, and we have the 6 of Swords. You're releasing something here. It does feel like you are releasing some sort of sadness or upset, regret, it feels like. It does feel like for some of you, you might be quitting a job going into this week ahead here, and I don't think that it's anything that's going to be a surprise for you. I feel like it's something that you've been planning to do for a while. It does feel like, I feel like if you're the one who is planning on quitting a job that you don't like, maybe going to another job, I'm not telling you to quit your job, but I feel like if you are the person who is quitting the job, that you're doing it for purposes of, because I feel like you are either in a toxic environment or it feels like this 10 of Swords is telling me that you needed to release it in order to gain mental health. Like it feels like it was something that was weighing heavy on your mind, Swords, right? And it feels like it's time for you to go. I feel like whatever you're doing after this, after letting go of this, I feel is the 6 of Wands. I feel like it's like you're finally stepping over some sort of a finish line, or it feels like people in your family or friends or a group or whatever, they're cheering you on as you leave this place that I feel like you put your heart and soul into. It feels like you really put your heart and soul into it. And I do feel like up to a certain point, Aquarius, that it grew you. I feel like it grew you to a certain place, but it almost feels like you've now outgrown the place. Yeah, it's time to make a big decision, right? The big decision's coming in the future. Somebody here is leaving a job to go to a job where there's a lot more money, or there's a lot more there's a lot more abundance. It's like this is going to be the place. It's like your last job, or the place that you're going to go to. It's going to bring in a lot of financial stuff, and it is permanent. It feels like it's a permanent place. So if you're being hired on as contract, or if you're being hired on as somebody who's temporary, I feel like this is the place that you're going to have your last job. It feels like you are going to continue working there. We do have the Eight of Wands. It could be something, you could be a public speaker, possibly. Beginning again, I feel, is hard for you because things are going to move fast. You know, when we go to a new place, it's always a matter of hitting the ground running, trying to figure out what's going on, learning the lingo, the jargon, all of that stuff. So I feel like things are about to pick up speed for you here. Tell me about this Five of Cups, please. Tell me about the Five of Cups, please, for Aquarius. We've got the Emperor. Oh, okay. Eight of Cups. Okay. You know what? I feel like, Aquarius, that you are, I'm reading for somebody here who is moving up in life. Okay. I just heard, yeah. What is that song? We're moving on up. To the east side. To a deluxe apartment in the sky. You know, if you know. If you're around my age, you know. Yes. It does feel like you're moving on up. It feels like, so for those of you who are leaving a job to go to a new job, I feel like the new job that you're going to is a place where you're actually going to be a person who's running the business, or you're being hired as a president or a vice president. You're being hired as someone who knows something. You have a specific talent, and that's why they're hiring you. That's why you're walking away off to this new beginning here. And I feel like it's the reason that you had to go from the old place is because I feel like you just essentially outgrew it. I feel like you learned everything that you needed to learn with the Eight of Pentacles, and it grew you as a human, because this is also self-mastery. It's not just workplace, it's self-mastery, right? So I feel like the reason that you moved on is because it's time to let go. It's time for me to move into the Emperor energy. I think that's kind of cool. So it feels like whether this is an energetic ascension for you, or this is actually something that's happening for you in the 3D, I feel like somebody here is really excited to be on some sort of a new path. It feels like you were that this Eight of Cups here tells me that you had to walk away, because I feel like you were this bossed up energy in a role where they wouldn't allow you to be bossed up. You know what I mean? So somebody didn't want you to take over their job. That's what it feels like here. So we have the Death card, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. Tell me what this is, please. It's transformation of the workplace, transformation of the money. Look, maybe you're not going anywhere. Maybe you just end up taking your boss's shoes. Maybe it's that. We do have the Lovers. It's telling me it's your choice, right? After much deliberation here. After much deliberation and feeling like, because I feel like this is the Eight of Swords can keep you in a comfort zone, right? A place where, the check is coming in regularly, you know what to expect, you know the people you work with. It's like the comfort zone. And so it feels like it was stressing you out, I want to say, to make this decision, because the Lovers is here, and that's a choice. So I feel like you were making a choice here. You had to make a choice. We have the Three of Cups in the reverse because it wasn't any fun anymore. I feel like you just didn't care to be there anymore. It feels like you sometimes people don't get out of the comfort zone, right? They polish it up and they stay there forever. And I feel like you're a person who needs to go, that you have a realization that it's time to go. Tell me what this, the Six of Wands and the Ten of Swords is, please. We have the Six of Cups, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Four of Swords. So that's what it is. I feel like this is a place where you've worked, you grew there. You grew from, like, maybe it's a job that you've been at since you were in your early 20s, and now you're in your 40s, and now it's time for you to move on. But it feels like you grew up there. You have a lot of nostalgic connections there, but now you have to release them, and I feel like it's going to be hard to release them, but it's time to step into something here that you're really going to love. And I feel like it's going to be hard. I feel like this is what you need for your stability, though, your mental stability. I feel like you just need the stability of moving somewhere different here. What's the outcome? Tell me about the outcome, please. We've got the King of Swords. Okay. Wow, and the Tower. Whew, look, I think it's an offer you can't refuse. It feels like the King of Swords to me is the person who's hiring, doing the hiring and the firing, and the Tower is here. I feel like it's a realization coming from the King of Swords. It's an opportunity you cannot refuse because it's 10 of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be a long-term relationship that you're walking into here, that somebody here is about to express their express what it is that they want from you. And I feel like somebody's about to be really honest with you, which is going to cause a Tower. And for some of you, you're walking away from a situation where I feel like you felt like you outgrew the situation and walking into something else. Maybe your relationship becomes stable. Maybe it wasn't stable. But I feel like the Tower showing up here, it probably is something that has to do with your workplace, friend. That's what it feels like here. And we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. The Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. So for some of you on the cycle, it's not going to happen next week. It could happen later than that. The Wheel of Fortune being in the reverse tells me that the money doesn't come right away. It feels like you need to go there and prove your worth. Do you know what I mean? It feels like the Nine of Swords tells me it's in the reverse. It's like, you don't have a worry about this. You're going to go. You don't worry about this at all. You don't worry about having to prove yourself to this person, because I feel like you're the Emperor, right? The Emperor just does it with ease. The Emperor has all of the wisdom of all the kings and also is very stable and is a leader and can make hard decisions, hard ones, easy ones, right? So I feel like you're ready for the position. And it feels like it might be a little bit of time before they pay you here. We've got the Wheel, and the Wheel being in the reverse tells me that either this is not coming up in the week ahead, or this is, I feel like you won't be getting your first paycheck from them for a while. So make sure that you are figuring that out for yourself. The Page of Cups tells me it is something brand new, and it's giving you a lot of peace. A lot of peace. This decision is giving you a lot of peace. Look at this. The Empress is here. I feel like you're going to be meeting someone, going to the new job, the new place, the new home, whatever it is. Take it as it resonates for you. But we do have the Empress here. I feel like with this Knight of Cups, for some of you, you could be meeting a connection in the at the new business or the new place of work. We've got Gemini energy here. We've got Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Sagittarius. We've got more Scorpio energy, Pisces. We've got Aries. We've got more Scorpio energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here as well. So I feel like it's yeah, it does feel like it is work related for you, Aquarius. I'm just going to leave that right there. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you, and I'll be back because I'm always back. And if you are Canadian, happy Thanksgiving. I'm going to go. Love you guys. Bye.